touch me. You're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly, bro. I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly, just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me, bro. They tryna me. That's the wrong way, the wrong way. Back your buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that. Gotta bring me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 I got it.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Rattler setting to throw. He puts some air under it deep. His first throw is an interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next? Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Running left is Robinson. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 48. Got his target, it's Higgins. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Burrow from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run it with Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Throwing from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out their opponent, this defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
He's got it! It's a New Orleans touchdown! So, Rock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Badgley on to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession.
Jamar Chase. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
I I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, here's Burrow. A lot of minutes on the move here. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's the end of one. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All right, set now, first and 10. Rattler to the air now. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. He's got Shaheed. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They kick the running back in motion. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. Third down coming. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Michael Badgley going to try and knock this through for 3. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Lambo able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 6 now. Completed here to Komet. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has a man. It's Brown. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Burrow setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short.
A little bit of chaos, right? When the play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Derwin James picks it. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints beginning their drive here. Now Rattler. Short pass brought in. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This one intended for the running back. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Throwing is Rattler. He connects downfield on 4. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Catch made by Mitchell. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And it's a game down to the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Rattler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Badgley for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Badgley on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He's back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Derwin James picks it. And the Saints are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Badgley on to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now, Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And he stopped cold at the spot. So we'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That's complete. Here's Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Bozo the hurry-up offense here. That's caught for the first. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Rattler. He finds Mitchell, complete. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They go play action on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. On the move, past the 40. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Headed out right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They're going play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They strike for 23 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Badgley for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Burrow to throw. He's going to push one deep down the... This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. The throw is caught. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rattler back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints push this to an 8-point game. One after converted from Badgley. And the Saints push the lead to 2 scores now. Badgley on to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. 2nd and 4. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrap.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long, here's Burrow. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. Nick Cross has it. And the Saints get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
On the move, headed right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's completed right side. There it is, touchdown New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Badgley with the extra point. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game. Badgley on to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Flush down now to his left. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Burrow from the gun. Komet brings it in. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for 7 yards. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's on the move. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Badgley on to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. Burrow setting to throw. Escapes the pocket. Completed here to Komet. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rattler setting to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw again, it's Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. 2nd and 10 now. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
broken glass of a bottle makes a jagged rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. I'm tired of being broken. I'm sick of feeling hopeless. Way down here at my lowest. At the end of my road. At the end of my road. So what do I do? So what do I do? What do I do? And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here's felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on.
Go run! Yeah, run up on Big Glow, you won't, I bet your be on the floor. Big carbon hit like Mayweather, Tula come through and blow up. Got millions out there rap, they hate her, but they stole the flow. Got back in after back in coming, I stole the show. Don't run up on that, she a head case, all she do is shoot. I signed my deal up on the PJ and hopped out a parachute. I'm geeked on next week, bout no more features, I might just stir at you. I'm geeked on next week, bout no more features, I might embarrass you. Yeah, Glow, stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, Glow, slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, Glow, two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, Glow, no competition, these